It's our new studio.
Welcome to our new digs.
Wow.
I know.
This is so fun.
It's 2021.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to our Thursday edition of Title Talk for 2021.
It's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. It is absolutely exciting. We thank you for joining us.
We always thank you for joining us.
We do.
That we haven't changed it in 2021. We are still so grateful and so thankful that we have our fans and our viewers.
Absolutely. And we do. We have great fans. We have great viewers. This is
we have great people.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our new studio, and we are really excited to be broadcasting from it for the first time officially.
Yeah.
I want to thank my lovely wife Carol for helping out with some of the decor and some of the fun little
decor.
Decor.
The decor.
Yeah, decor. Call
And
it
as always, please let us know if you can't hear us or if we sound very strange.
Yes.
I think we're trying to figure out
We've definitely had some battles over the time with our microphone. But as you know, here we are Inspired Title Group. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
And we are your hosts for another year. Going into 2021.
I didn't get fired.
No.
For bringing dogs in here. He still kept me around.
We had dogs in the studio for the first time.
We did have dogs in the studio. They
probably
did not.
Won't be the last time.
They'll probably be here again. They did not destroy the carpet though.
Oh, they did good. Thanks to your dad for keeping an eye on them.
Thank you, Roseanne. It was so
great.
nice to have you on here. It's fun to bring family on here.
It was really nice meeting them, and it was really nice kind of spending some time and getting to know them and a little bit more about what they do. I think things that we want to discuss today, obviously the goings on in the world are something that are probably impacting a lot of us and a lot of you folks out there with heavy hearts and just maybe some confusion. And we all jumped into 2021 with this idea and this notion that we want to be positive and we want to stay positive in what we're doing and the direction we're going. And we really don't want you guys to lose that. We really don't want you guys to miss that opportunity and that positive vibe. So I think we're gonna just kick off the new year with some 2021 conversation about the state of the state and some of the kind of feelings that we have, and maybe more specifically myself, and then Amy has some of hers as well. So thank you guys for, again, listening and joining us. It's really hard to sit here in front of you guys today and do a show with some positivity and some humor and some laughter, knowing what we know that is going on in the world around us today. It is a difficult time. This is a time when we need to be together. This is when we need each other the most, and really coming together as a unity is very important. I think there's no more important time than really doing that now. I can't help going through this and wondering and asking time and time again, how can this be happening? What is going on? I also think that we can help, and I really believe that it's important that we do that, and how can we help? So I feel that Amy and myself being here and doing this show and talking to you guys and letting you know that, we're going to be okay. And this is not what the U.S. is about.
No.
This is these acts and these crazy things are not what we as people are all about. And we know that we can help, and we know that there are things that we can do. So what we experienced is really not how to lose gracefully, and that's not what you're seeing, and what you're hearing is not typically a way to show loss. If my grandfather were alive today, and knowing that he fought for this country, he would be disgusted. It would be just an utter disgust for him to see the country in the place that it is, with the hard work that he did fighting for this country. The message that I keep continue hearing, the message that I keep feeling is that we have to step up. I mean, we have to come together and step up. And enough is enough.
Yeah.
And I think we've all reached that place and that point of how much more? How much more can we take? Enough is enough. We're seeing that stepping up all over the place. We've got people raising money. We've got frontline workers out there just doing some really great things, and we can't thank them enough for all their hard work and all of their efforts. We got the food delivery folks out there. We got people raising money. Come on, people. We're better than this.
Yeah.
We got to do this together.
And somehow that gets overshadowed.
Tremendously.
And it's so sad that that's
It-
the reality of what it is.
It's really difficult, and this country has been saying that over and over again that enough. I've had enough. I can't stand anymore. I don't want any more. It's time to join forces and really take back what is ours and do the things that we've been speaking about and hiding behind, and it's time for us all to kind of unite and do this stuff together. So the events from yesterday are definitely disgusting, disgraceful. Call it any term that you guys want. Pick any one of those out there. But I can't stress enough that this is not who we are. This is not who we will continue to be. We here at Inspired Title are going to continue to believe that there are more good people out there instead of the
100%.
bad people, and we're gonna try to unite with those people. We're gonna try to find and work closely with those people. I think that my message for today is really that I want to continue going on into 2021, believing that there are more good people out there than bad, based on what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know that starts the show with a little bit of a heavy and sad connotation, but I felt it needed to be said. I really wanted to express my point of view on it, and I know you have a few things
Yes.
that you'd like to
I do.
add as well, and I'm sure we'd definitely love to hear
I
those.
do. So I just wrote a little something because it's easier for me to sometimes put together my thoughts and
Yeah,
read than to talk live about it. So what was supposed to happen on January 6th, in general, January 6th for the last 100 and something years. In case anyone needs a little refresher from their middle school history classes, I did go to school to be a history teacher. So January 6th is a date that was originally written in the Constitution as the date the House and the Senate assemble to formally count the votes for the election. So it's always been a January 6th thing.
Right.
It never said it had to end on that date, but that was always the date that we were supposed to count the votes.
So what happened yesterday was still a scheduled event as far as the counting of
Yes,
the votes.
the counting of the votes and everything. And
Correct.
if you looked up just January 6th, you'll see a bunch of information about like votes that have been counted, votes that have been started. Like,
Interesting.
yeah, and it's like the news that came out 5 days ago.
Right.
So like January 6th was a date that people were looking forward to based
Right.
on that. But the final, so it is the final step in deciding the next president, as January 6th always is. Little just recap, a mob felt the need to storm the Capitol, which I'm sure everybody knows about, which ultimately did nothing but delay the outcome of formalizing the election until 2:32 a.m. this morning. So that is when I think people just need to sit down and realize, like, or think about what are their actions actually accomplishing,
Right.
and what is the purpose to do what you need to do.
Right.
There had never been a mention in history of what would happen if an emergency ever happened on January 6th. Like,
No kidding.
if something were to happen in the world, as a federal emergency, a state emergency, like what would happen?
Right.
Is what happened yesterday an emergency? Or is it an outcry of a country that is in major need of help? Or is it both? The optimistic people, me included, kept saying, wait for 2021, everything will turn around, it'll be better. And it was for 5 days until January 6th happened. I wasn't hoping for a flick of a switch where a year of the date switched and there would be a better world, but I was hoping for a banding together of a country that had been through a lot, especially in the last 9 months. We as a country failed the first test miserably, and I don't feel the need to go into the details. Maybe because thinking about it is bad enough, and speaking it makes it even more real.
Right.
So yeah, it was crap. Like it's
Yeah,
just
no, it's-
yeah.
I think it's something that we both are kind of just feeling that weight in us, and being the people and the company that we are, and the emphasis that we put on people, and the time that we take in taking care of people. And I use that term so very loosely because we're not frontline, we're not in the health industry, we're not saving lives. We're providing a service, and that service that we provide is hopefully to make people happy and excited about one of America's dreams, and that's buying a home. And we're a big part of those people taking on that step and that accomplishment, and we're there to celebrate it with them. So I think just the vulnerability and the emotional side of us is really touched by these events, because it's happening with people and it's happening to people. So we just wanted to take a few minutes and really share our perspective and let you guys know that Inspired Title is here, and you guys are going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to continue to look for the good in people. We're going to continue to try to find those people and do the good for the people, and just know that there are opportunities out there. And I think if we unite and do them together and step up, as we often say today, and emphasize that care system of checking on your family and friends and making that phone call, and you know what, do something great today that impacts somebody's life. It's really it feels so great to do that.
I was gonna say, do it for them and not for you,
Right.
but you still get rewarded in the end of it.
I mean, buy the Starbucks coffee for the person behind you and drive away feeling great about
I
what
did
you
that.
just did.
Not today,
Yeah.
but a couple days ago.
I do that a lot.
I know, it's
I
cool.
love
I
it.
just started to, and it's a cool feeling.
So let me ask you a question on a side note to this.
Okay.
Do you, when you do that, I've asked a few people this question, and the answer is kind of a fun one, but I'll tell you what I do, and I want to see if you do something a little similar. I scatter out of there so quickly so that the person cannot catch up to me to acknowledge it, because I don't want it to be about me. So I may run through that yellow light or turn right on red, but maybe when I couldn't.
Buy coffee and then drive erratically.
Yes. I go absolutely just spastic, going, no, you're not going to thank me.
No, you're not.
You're not going to thank me. I'm out of here.
Has it ever happened to you where the car behind you had like $70 worth of coffee, or?
Not that much, but it did happen that the person indeed said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Well, of course." And then when I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw all the little toddlers in the back of the people, I went, you know what? God bless. What a great day. Yeah. Here's the key to that: is look in the rearview mirror first, or as you're coming around that curve, you can look in your mirror on your side, and you can kind of peer in the window to see how many people you're buying for.
I did it. There was a cop behind me at Dunkin' a couple weeks ago that I did it for. And then, like, as I was pulling up there and saying I want to, take care of that, I was like, what if he's getting 7 dozen donuts to bring back to the
See, now,
police
he can
station?
pull you over, though. He can throw on his lights and pull you over and stop you.
I don't
Thank you.
drive fast. I don't run
He doesn't
yellow
have to. He
lights.
just do it.
No, he wouldn't do it.
Oh.
But I did like drive to make sure he wasn't following me.
Nice.
But
That's
yeah,
great.
it was one of my good things that I only do coffees on Friday. So.
Right. Well, we again thank you for just letting us air that and giving us a moment to kind of share with you and connect with you, because that's really what we're here to do, is connect with you and give you some knowledge about the industry, kind of give you some tips and some thoughts and some inspiration. I mean, that's where the name Inspired Title has ultimately come from, is it's something that means a lot to me, inspiring people and motivating people, and there's a big difference between the two. But I think we try to do this every day in our business, in our office, with our clients, with our friends. It's kind of an important thing for us. So
it is.
I think what we'll do is end that segment for today and move on to some things that we typically do.
Yeah.
You want to introduce our next segment? We really thank you guys for tuning in today. You know, the country is still one of the best, and I think we need to remember that. I think we need to get out in the world today and make a difference. Try to impact somebody today, somehow, some way, make a difference. Tomorrow is another day. Today will never happen again, so make it as great as you can. Because
You already had your quote.
I'm just spewing stuff.
Spewing stuff.
Spewing stuff.
Well, spew quickly because we have
We are Inspired
We've been
Title.
boring people for an hour already.
Okay, good. We are Inspired Title. We thank you guys for tuning in here today.
Yes.
And definitely look forward to seeing you guys next week. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Remember, Inspired Title. We are the title company that cares. So until next week, take care, guys.
Happy 2021.
Woo-hoo!